Good morning, everyone. Namaste. I hope everyone is doing great today. We are here for our Tangle Marathon session. I'm your host, Nidhi Prakash, and my co host, my husband Ajay, is also with us today. Hello, Ajay.
Hello everyone, good to be with you on this fine Sunday morning. Look forward to work with you in the chat.
Awesome. So, this is the Tangle Marathon journal. I'm working on a 9 by 12 inch journal, as you know. The first session was on the blossom category, and every session we are drawing lots of tangle based on that category. So blossom category took 2 sessions because there are lots of tangles in this category. They all are the blossom category tangles. Second category was the wine category one, and in the wine category it took 1 session and we drew these all sessions in the wine category, these all tangles in the wine category. Then the third category was the leaf last Sunday, and today is the edge and the terminal tangles. Edge and terminals. So we are going to draw edge and terminal tangles. As you can see, these tangles are those which we draw on the, to give the final finishing on our artwork on the edge or to finish it off. So they are very important, and we choose them based on the theme, whatever we are drawing. Let me just show you, like in this one, if you see like all these tipple at the end, just to give the theme. Here I wanted to create some musical, so I use some crystals here, and like the anthem and little tipple, those are hanging. So the same tipple but in a little different way. This is just the black and white version of it. These all are the little, those terminals or the edge tangles, which we are going to draw all those today. So let's start drawing and then we'll see their few examples. Okay, so let me grab my 08 pen and so is everybody ready here? Let me see. Buenos dias, Claudia. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning, Bindu. Bonjour, Valerie. Hello, Smart Art. Good morning, Danny, Girl Art. Good morning, Yelena. Good evening, Neha. Good morning, Felicity Mosher. Good morning, Roberta. And good morning, everybody, whoever is here with me. So let's start. So the first tangle is Fescu, which is a very, very common tangle, and maybe you can call it my to-go tangle also because I have used it a lot. And it is a Zentangle original tangle. This is U, not V, Fescu tangle. It has a lot of variation. When it started, when they launched it, so it was kind of wavish line and tiny head. Like this. In any direction, so pretty organic in that way. Then it changed its, lot of tangulation happened, and then little more sturdy. It got little like this style also. So there are various ways of drawing the same tangle, but they all are the fescues, those tiny, little grass style. Let me grab my pencil and you can shade little base maybe, or maybe little their sides. It depends how you are using them. Very, very easy, very beautiful, versatile tangle. Next tangle is Ginger tangle. Again, Zentangle original tangle, and change little, use thinner pen. So Ginger tangle, it starts kind of the fescue at the base, and then it starts making these and again you can choose whichever direction. It can also go in this way also, like you can join them kind of. So this is also one way of drawing ginger. You can go with 2 stems. And it can be open-ended also like this. So there are various ways of drawing this ginger tangle. If we want to add a little bit of the color to any of the tangle with the graphite, I can add a little bit of this. Little magenta shade. Here, just to give a little touch. Or maybe I can add a little bit of this green with the graphite. Yes, please wait a minute. Okay, I'm waiting for you. Bonjour, Helen. So these are 2 tangles. Now let's start the third one. The third tangle is Indy-Rella, and this tangle can be put into the, so even in these 2 tangles also you can put them into the leaf tangle. If you are putting them into the one over the other and using them as the vine, you can put them in the vine tangle. So Indy-Rella tangle, you can put that into the texture tangle also as the filler, or it can be a main tangle. If you are putting them all in the round, you can put them into the blossom tangle. This is a very versatile one. I really enjoyed working with this tangle. I'm like kind of drawing this tangle or keeping this tangle in this particular category because they kind of look like ginger without the stem to me. So that's why I put it alongside with ginger. Again, so it starts with this just base, and they generally stay in swarm kind of. Closer to each other. Like this. Again, you can draw them in any direction. like if you are putting them into the circular one, so they will create the blossom. And they can go in any direction, so that's why they're pretty organic. Let me just use the and I'm using my same tortillon, which has little graphite. So these are Indy-Rellas, and now the fourth tangle is again my to-go tangle, Springkle. Springkle is Zentangle original tangle. It again starts from the base, starts like a fescue and a big round. After that we draw a aura line, which starts from where it circles and go all the way to the base. So start from the circle and all the way to the base. First draw the fescue and then draw this aura line. Join this inner part to the fescue, this aura line, and on the top it's absolutely like the Zinger. So it's a mixture of fescue and a Zinger. Kind of fescue, then the aura line, inner line, and the caps. So this is, if we like, we can fill this whole circle. Here we can use white jelly roll pen to make any highlight. We'll give shading in this inner part and shading a little bit in these corners. This is fescue, Indy-Rella, Zinger, and Springkle tangle. So these are the 4 tangles, and if you see, I have used these tangles a lot for the edge and terminal uses. Let me just bring different versions of these. So look here in this one, the fescue. Look at the size of these fescues I have used in this particular tile. And this is again fescues here in a little different way. This is again fescues on the all 4 sides for the edging. Here you can see all these fescues, and here let me show you this one first. In this one you see these tiny fescues, just the little line and the dot. So all have different style of fescues here. So these are the little fescues. This one you can see here, I have used this sprinkle on all 4 sides. This one also having sprinkle here on the top. Fescues and sprinkles. This is again having all these sprinkles on the corners. This one is having a sprinkle and all the fescues here. Springkle here and the Fescues here. All these ginger, this is the ginger here, and the fescue. So they all go together very well, you know, they all, you can put all them together, like the ginger and the fescues and the sprinkle. You can put all these tangles together and they go hand in hand and they look very pretty together. Awesome. Now let's move to the next layer. So is everybody done till here? I hope everybody is done. Now let's talk about this MoonPie. So this is basically a leaf tangle, you can call it, but I put it into the edge or the terminal because I generally use it on the very corner in most of my you know, in my mandalas, zendalas, and lot of other these pattern drawing art, Zentangles and doodle. I use this tangle a lot for final finishing on the edge. This is a beautiful tangle, and this is MoonPie, again the Zentangle original tangle. Generally it works with the two fescues together on the side, you see. So these are the two fescues, or they can be two sprinkle on the both side, they can be two gingers on the both sides. So it goes, or maybe the mookas. I have used it with the mookas a lot, like the both side mookas and then the MoonPie in between. So it starts with this basic line where we join this curvy line to the base, then the section of the knight's bridge where we draw these checkers kind of columns, then again the aura line, and lots of orbs or the circles or the tipples. But combination of all these tangles make it MoonPie. Okay, let me see if I find any of my here. Oops, I used it like if you see in this one here, MoonPie and the fescues, right? And in this one here, this is the MoonPie. We just drew 2 weeks ago this one. So every Saturday we draw these 6-inch mandala or the Zendala. These are the few variations or the few artwork which we did in our past Saturdays. Every Saturday we work on a 6-inch square, this paper, and we create these kind of mandalas or zendalas. So this is the MoonPie, guys, and let's do little shading. Little bit on the outside also. Oh, this is MoonPie. Now let's move forward to the next tangle. So the next tangle is the V lace. And this is not from the Zentangle original tangle. This is by Chen CZT. This is from This is from Chen CZT, and in this tangle, it again goes like kind of the MoonPie. It starts with the V shape, but it doesn't have like the fescue or the any turn on the edges, and the base is all filled. And then the aura line, one more aura line, and we generally just divide it equally, and whatever we divide, we extend that line all the way to the top. Now just to embellish it, if we want, we can draw these kind of fescues on the corner, or maybe some kind of the mookas we can draw. It depends how we want to decorate it. So they can grow one over the other. They can hang from one over the other. Divide equally. Maybe we can draw these kind of wavy lines on the top also, just to embellish, and they can go in again with fescues, with mookas. It goes very well. So they all go very well with each other. You can shade them again in various style. You can fill one block, leave one block like this. Or you can just shade the whole base and the whole top. You can decide shading based on the design where we are using that. So the next tangle is the bead lines. So bead lines is again not a Zentangle original tangle. Where is my brown pen? Here you go. And this is from Margaret, M-A-R-G-R-E-T, Bremer, B-R-E-M-N-E-R, CZT. This is a very easy and very useful tangle, just a hanging lines, and you can put beads in the set of 3, in the set of 2, 1, maybe 2, 3, 2, 3. Mostly they put it into the 3, but it's absolutely your choice. If you just want to put 1, 1, that's absolutely fine, because that's the fun working with these tangle, that you can make your own version. You can adapt it on your own. You can change the tangle, and that's called the tangulation. So this is the bead lines. This is just a very easy and very, very useful tangle. Let me draw one more, 2 more tangles, and then I'll show you, rather 3 more tangles, then I'll show you various designs of like the examples. Now the next is El-Prado. This is from Thomas, I think. Maria Tower. Okay. Mariatovar, Maria Tower, CZT. And this is again, I put them both of them together because in this one it goes like vine and little these branches, generally 3 branches at each side, like this. And then on the every branch there is these filled tiny orbs or the dots. This is what has been suggested by Maria, but again you can change it on your own way if you feel like. You can go 2-2. That's your way of drawing this, but it has been suggested the 3-3-3 in the set, but the fun is to make it on your own design, own style. So this is El-Prado, and the next I'm drawing here Quabog. Quabog is a Zentangle original tangle. Beautiful edge or the terminal tangle. I have used it a lot. So suppose what is our edge, maybe like here I drew this circular line, here let me draw this wavyish line. So whatever your edge area is or that corner area is, and from that area you draw this tiny little these mushroom style. They can be short, big, thin, little slanted, overlapped, and it's a pretty continuous kind of line. If you're drawing any sea animalish style, it goes very well in this theme. So this is the Quabog pattern. Is my screen clear, Ajay? Clear? Okay, awesome. Hi Padmaja. My daughter is coloring her mandala world book next. Oh, that's so awesome, Yelena. Oh, you had an opportunity. Done. It helps to see how you see them in design. Yes, it'll be in October. Awesome. So now you can shade it. So who is enjoying the Inktober challenge, Inktober Tangle challenge? Let's draw one more and then we'll take 30 seconds break. So the next one is the Msst. Mist. And it represents kind of that mist in the air. Wavy lines and the dots, wavy lines and the dots. So it can also go in curves and in whatever way you feel like, wherever your tile is taking you. So this tangle is also very versatile, like you can put it in a little bigger area, little smaller area. So these are the 5 tangles. So now I'm taking a very quick break and looking at the screen, and let's see, let me switch on my camera. Yes, very much with you. Okay, so who is done till here? We have drawn so far how many tangles? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. We are done with the 10 edge and the terminal tangles so far. So please tell me, whoever is drawing along with me, write down 1, and whoever is just enjoying watching the tangle, write down 2. Done. Awesome, Yelena. Valerie, I'm doing Inktober Tangles challenge on hexagons. Oh, that's so awesome. So you are making separate tiles on each day, Valerie? I'm working on just a big opus tile, as you can see. So I'm adding 1 tangle per day on the opus tile. And I see some of them just made one journal separately for the this Inktober, and they are working on 1 page. And it seems like, Valerie, you are working on the 1 tile each day, right? Yes, awesome. Okay, thank you everyone for your feedback. So before I move forward, I really want to show you some of my few tiles where I have used these. So look here, the MSST in the whole top edge. This is the MSST tangle. And this is the kind of this El-Prado. Where did it go? This is the one. This is the El-Prado on this whole tangle, but in a little different way. I made it my own style in this one. And this is beautiful bead lines. This is the bead lines. Is it visible clearly? Let me remove my camera so that we have enough space. Lot of bead lines, you know, and it's kind of completing this whole and making this whole pattern together. So here is the bead line. These tangles look very easy, but you know, we should be wise enough which tangle to use at what place and how big, and we can do tangulation and change them their style whatever way we feel. MSST, El-Prado, bead line, again 1 more bead line in a very different style, as well as the V-lace. So look here, I hang the V-lace one over the other as a vine here. This is the V-lace. This is again the bead lines going all above. And this one is really beautiful. Look at the bead lines in this artwork. Everywhere, making a beautiful edge, finishing off the whole pattern so beautifully. So these tangles look very easy, but they really help us a lot in giving the final finishings. So which one is your favorite tangle so far in these 10 tangles? Let's talk about this one. So this one is here the El-Prado, here it's Quabog, here it's Fescu, and then again the Fescu. All 4 edge and the terminal tangles in this one tile here. Thank you, Rashmi. And this is my favorite piece because this has my own tangle, my one and the only tangle on the top. And here I have used V-lace and the bead line together. As I told you, they all go very well together. Awesome. So let's start our new set. So the new set is the Victory tangle. So Victory tangle is deconstructed by Mild Weiss, MILDEWEISS, and please pardon me if I am not pronouncing the name correct because I have no experience. So now this is a very easy tangle. As you can see, it starts with the V for the Victory, and then one center line in between, and then lots of dots going in the same direction. And then you keep drawing V which are connecting with this first V, and it goes based on your tile. Again, you decide, but right now we are flowing them like this. So this is the victory tangle, and we can do little shading. Again, you can do inside the V maybe, or you can do just in outside in the bottom area. It depends. How you want to shade them. So the next tangle is the Diva-Dance. This is beautiful tangle, and I have used this tangle a lot for edging. This tangle has 3 variations. This one is the waltz, and it's a Zentangle original tangle. So before I start, let me just quickly show you this tile here. So these are the rock and roll, the circles, again the Diva-Dance. We did it in our blossom tangle, and this is the Diva-Dance waltz as the edge or the terminal tangle. So this tile is showing the 2 styles of it. So it's just wherever it's kind of ending, we can just create a flow of it, you know, and we give these. We can put this tangle into the, you know, that drama tangle also, because they bring a lot of drama in our tile. Because we are inking down a lot in these tangles. But I personally want to put this tangle into the edge tangle, the waltz one, because I use it mostly this style. And it can go more. Like this. So this is Diva-Dance waltz, and here is the example of making the border of it. And if you see this particular tile, all these corners with the blue pen, these all is the Diva-Dance in this one. And here is the Quabog. So this is the Quabog. So these are the Quabogs here. And this all blue is the Diva-Dance here. So I generally share these kind of work, so it will, like, you know, help us to see you different varieties or different styles of using the same tangle. Now the next tangle name is the Brayd. Braid tangle, and it looks like the braid. This is by Michle, Michelle B, CZT. And for this one, what I'm first doing, I'm making one little outline where we want to create this braid, like some kind of this wavyish line, and then from this base it starts with the double line like this, and then it will go double line to the other side. So it keeps on going like this. And then we are going to fill this whole, all these sections with our, we can use any other color pen or any thinner pen. Let me use little thinner pen like the 01, and so if we feel like instead of drawing the full line, we can just leave some space in the center like this to create the highlighted area in the center. Is it clear how I'm drawing? Let me bring it a little bit more closer. We can draw the complete line also, and we can draw the line like this way. We leave the space in the center, that's creating the highlight. Otherwise we can use our white jelly roll pen or the white charcoal pencil for these highlights, or here in the top again we are going to draw lots of fescues. This is the tangle braid. Isn't it a beautiful tangle? You can give shading a little bit where they are joining to increase the value. This is, now let's come to the next tangle. The next tangle is the Enyshou. Again a Zentangle original tangle. This tangle starts from any corner wherever we are kind of finishing off this kind of edging. And they are coming off. Let me just do it this side. And lot of leaves are coming with thin lines, thin wavy lines. like this, and they are swirly. Again, it goes very well where you are drawing something like, you know, oceanish, ocean theme style. Artwork. It will go like this. So there is a lot of overlapping over and under. It goes like that. They can go in any direction, in any, like, little bit more here. It's very organic. And wherever it's kind of under, we can give a little bit of the shading to create that over and under perception, and a little bit here where it's sprouting. This is Enyshou. Let's do one more and then we'll take a quick break and then we'll start our next set. So next one is this Sp-eye-ryl. So it has been written the name in different 3 sections, like Sp-eye-ryl. Spiral. And oops, I have not written the name of it, and I don't really remember the name of it as of now, but I'll tell you the name of this one in the Facebook on the Facebook post when I make, and I'll write down in this video's comment also later after the session. I'm sorry about it. So I'm just putting this brown dot here because I'm going to write down the name later after the class. And if you know it, you can check it and tell me right now if you can do it. Okay, so let me do it with this brown pen. It goes again like kind of the Fescu and little bit of style, the Mooka. So it's kind of again mixture of those all tangles. It goes like this, and then 3 Fescus sprouting from the top and going into the opposite direction like this. So suppose this is going to the right direction, so these 3 Fescus are going to the left direction. So suppose it's going towards, let me draw one here and these are going. So this is spiral. It goes a little thicker in this one actually. These lines are supposed to be a little thicker. Not as thin as this Fescu. Like this. So they are kind of holding these 3 together. So this is the spiral tangle. Let's see if you can see. Oh, I'm so sorry. I drew the whole tangle and you can't see that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, out of camera, can't see. So I started, let me draw one more time, and this time let me draw it with the black pen so that it goes like this. You start from this fescu kind of line, and it is a little thicker than the fescu, this line, and then this is the head here, and then 3 tiny fescus going to the opposite direction from the head of it. So this is the spiral. Sorry for drawing all out of the camera. Oh, this is from Sharon Robinson. Okay. Thank you, Valerie. Let me write it down. This is from Sharon, Sharon, and Robinson. Thank you, everyone. The British Tangler. Now, it's let's count again. 5, 5, 5. We have done 15. Awesome. And we have plenty of time. So how is everyone doing? Are you guys done drawing till here? Let's just take a 5 seconds quick break and let me see. And thank you, Valerie. Thank you, Rashmi, for searching the name of this name of the person of this tangle. Somehow I forgot to write down in the back. Let me write down here. Sharon Robinson. Beautiful. There are few other tangles, which I draw, and I don't even know the name of those tangles. So I generally keep the name whatever I feel like, but I'm pretty sure that they must be deconstructed by someone CZTs. So now let's start. So is everybody ready for the next set? So the first one in the next set is the Rixty. So the Rixty tangle is very important tangle because it has various ways to draw. This is a Zentangle original tangle deconstructed by Rixty. So if you draw just like this one vine style, we can use it as an, the edge tangle. It can be draw in this circular way as the blossom, or maybe little wider and little bit more, but just one big Rixty. So then it can be just like the leaf. So, but here we are using just as the edge. It starts from like kind of the stem, and then the triangle like this, and we will fill the both side of the triangle. Let me bring the camera closer and let me set up the camera first. I don't want to do that mistake again. Here you go. Awesome. Yeah, they all are very pretty. Okay, tell me which one is your favorite so far. We are done with how many tangles? 15 tangles. This is the 16th one. Write down in the chat which one is your favorite one so far and out of those tangles. Then we will draw the aura line, and they all are super easy tangles. So you can put it into the vine tangle also because it follows a beautiful branch. I generally use it. Oops, I was supposed to go down. So here is a tiny opportunity for me, but it's a very tiny line. Let's see if I can hide it with my white jelly roll pen here. Please refrain from posting links. Oh. Indy-Rella is your favorite, Roberta. Your favorite is whatever I'm doing it. Oh, this one.
I was writing Sp-eye-ryl.
Spiral with the last one. Okay.
Yeah, so it's sort of
Okay. Oh, okay. So there is some, automatic checkings on by the YouTube. So this is the Rixty one style. Let's draw the other one where we can draw like Rixty with double auras. Like this is the beginning and then the one aura. And then we can draw the second aura here. The triangle on the both side, then one aura, and then double aura here. I really want to show you the Rixty in my Zentology book. Let me bring it. Just give me 1 second. So this is the book when we become the CZT, the Zentology book from the Zentangle headquarters, and it has a lot of all these tangles from the Zentangle headquarters. Let me show you the Rixty one. I really enjoyed watching. Where's that? Rixty 48. So you see, this is the Rixty by the Rix. So this is the basic Rixty. Here the Rixty is going into the two. Here it's the whirling one, the two branches, the wandering Rixty, the spoking Rixty, the tethered Rixty, the re-engaged Rixty, line dancing Rixty, helixing Rixty, Trixty, mooking Rixty, ceremony Rixty, changing Rixty. So there are various ways. That's why I'm just showing you, because we don't have time to draw all of them. But you guys can try Rixties in different ways. This is a beautiful and very versatile tangle. I mostly use it in this way, the way I'm showing you right now, as an edge and the terminal. Here you go. So this is Rixty. Now let's move forward to the next tangle. So the next tangle is Trigue, and this tangle is from Enyshou. This is again a beautiful edging tangle. It again starts kind of the the fescu, but instead of the round, it ends at the squarish, like this flat end at the top. And after the flat end, here it starts from the aura line, like this, like the way we drew it in the Rixty, but this aura line finishes here. Then again like this aura line, and this aura line kind of finishes here. So this is the Trigue tangle, and this is beautiful. It can go in any direction. Let's draw one in this direction. So in whichever direction you draw these filling head, it will go into this direction. If you want, we can draw this little, the tangulation, little round. That is also absolutely fine. And this time, the aura line will also go round. So this is the different variation of the same tangle, like this. These are the two styles. Whichever you feel like, you can use that. And you can make these bottom also a little bit in the angles. This is a beautiful tangle again for the edging. Okay, now let's do one tangle that is, where is my 08? Here you go. So I'm writing my all head like these titles with the 08 pen. So they all are pretty like clear, visible, and so the Ruflz, Ruflz, and Ruflz is by brown pen Lori Byerly. So suppose this is our edge, this double line. So how we draw? We draw here top, it's going like this. And after that we join all these lines, all these edgings to the base. Like this. Let me quickly bring, if I find it here with me, this is the one. Yes. Let me bring the camera a little up. Look at this Ruflz tangle I have used in this Zendala on all the corners. You see that? All these corners are these Ruflz. We can draw a few flickings if we feel like, to give a little bit more value. So embellishments and decoration is absolutely your choice. You can use colors, you can use flickings, you can use stipplings, or just the shading. So this is the Ruflz tangle. And we can create, there is one more thing we can do in this one. Like here you see where that's ending, we can draw these lines in the outside. And we can fill these outside area a little darker to create the shadow. So this is the Ruflz tangle. Now the next is the Footlites. 08. Footlites tangle from CAROLEOHL, CZT, and this is again whatever your direction of the edge is, you draw these tiny crescent, not crescent, half moons, or the moon pies, or the little these buggies as the crescent moon. We draw in the crescent moon tangle, and then their aura line, and then with these aura lines, those lights are kind of going and we can draw as many lights as we can, and they can extend based on your paper, on your tile, on your design. In whichever direction you want to throw them. They're kind of, you know, those headlights in any vehicle, or the spotlights on the stage. So this is just a beautiful tangle. And it can be used, beautiful terminal tangle, to finish it off at some point in your artwork to give the edging. Now the next tangle is the Anthem tangle, and I drew, as I told you, like I drew a lot of tangles, but I don't really remember their name, and I don't really know if they have been deconstructed or not. But so I drew this tangle in one of my Zentangle artwork. In this one, particularly in this one, I drew this one here, TIGM. At that time, I was not aware what's the name of this tangle, the Anthem one, and I just drew it. That time I was not aware the name, so I kept the name crystals, and I told everybody that this is, I am keeping this name. I don't really know who deconstructed it. Then I was helped by, I think, by Shruti, if I'm right, and then I found out that this is from Jody, GONOVESE, CZT, and this is a beautiful tangle because this is the basic style of drawing the crystal, so I just use this since very beginning. Draw these two V lines, join them with various zigzag lines, and then join them from the top. And whatever zigzag line you drew, so on the top of them, join them on the top, and join the bottom ones from the base. Let's draw one more like this, and with little bigger zigzags to make it more clear. And then little shading. So just a reminder that next week there would be no session as it's the fall break here. So now after this session, we'll see each other next to next weekend on the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Fridays we will start working on our 14-inch mandala. Let me just show you. This is the 14-inch mandala we drew in our first Friday sessions. It took 3 sessions. On the Friday, this was our first 14-inch mandala we all drew together on the Friday. Let me switch on my camera as I'm talking to you. And this is the other one which we completed this Friday, not completed, like the second session, and it is still left. We are going to work on it on our next to next Friday. Probably we'll complete it. So generally it takes 3 sessions, 3 live sessions to complete one 14-inch mandala on Fridays, and Saturdays are for the 6-inch mandalas, and Sundays are for the Zentangles. Okay, so let's start the next layer. So now we are done with the 20 of the 20 tangles. Awesome, we are doing great. Now this is the next tangle. D-O-O-L-E-E and D-O. Do, then Lee, do. Awesome. Funny name. And this is from, maybe it has some specific meaning or something like that. And I cannot really pronounce this name very well. K-S-E-N-I-J-A. K-S-E-N-I-J-A. And V-O-J-I-S V-L-J-E-V-I-C. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce it. I don't want to pronounce it wrong. So this is the tangle name, and this is the CZT who deconstructed it. But the way it has been deconstructed is really very funny and very interesting. So let's see how it goes. It starts from the base as the V shape, little curvy V shape. And then from where it ends, it comes back again and touch to the left arm, and then go back again, right arm, go back again. And it's a pretty beautiful continuous line and creates this pretty pattern. Isn't it beautiful? Let me draw it one more time. It's basically the continuous line. Let me draw it from here. It can again change the direction, go into one side, it can bend like this. This is again beautiful terminal tangle. Can you add line on the black piece? What black piece you are saying? Zentangle Art. Oh, never mind, lol. I don't know. Hi Kaya, this one is one of my favorite. I love Ruflz. Okay, awesome. Can you show one floral? Which one? Okay, no worries. So now here is the shading in this center spine kind of this. And here you can do the shading on the base. So both ways we can see how it looks. So I'm doing 2 different style of shading in both of them. In this one, I'm doing shading inside. Oops. If anything goes out, I can erase it later because I want to stay inside, not outside in this one. And this one, I'm shading all outside. I don't really want to go inside in this one. You can decide which one you like the most, which kind of shading you like the most. So now the Mooka tangle, and the Mooka tangle we have used a lot in various different ways, and this is how I used it as an edge. If you see in this one here, Like here is one again different style of the Mooka, like the line is ending and we are ending it as the Mooka in different directions. Here we can draw the Mooka like we write something and we can give an edge and its ending is kind of the Mooka. And we can add Mooka at the end as I showed you in our this, oops, where did it go? Like in this one. Here we draw these Mooka as an edge with the Springkle, with the Fescu, and Tipple is also a beautiful edge tangle or the terminal tangle. We can add Tipple, we can add Mooka in these tangles, in our these tiles. Let's just add the Mooka in this one. So we can write and draw one tangle into the different categories into the different ways, and that's why we are working in this big journal here. So suppose any line which is ending, suppose I draw one heart here, you know. So from this line here the heart, and I want to finish it off with the Mooka. So you can finish your artwork with Mooka like here you see in different ways. This is just one style I drew here. If you are writing anything, like suppose we are writing this Mooka and we want to give this finishing here. So we can end it in the Mooka style. If we want, we can add some embellishments, that's our choice. If we want, we can add some circles or lines or design and the shading. So it can be a leaf tangle, it can be a vine tangle, it can be a main high focus tangle, and it can be an edge or the terminal tangle as I used in this one. And same goes with the poke root and the poke leaf, and same goes with the tipple also. This is the Mooka tangle here. I'm not doing anything inside this heart. So inside this heart, let me just tell you, like if we talk about the tipple here. So tipple tangle generally is one of my to-go tangle, of course, and I put it into the filler tangle or the texture tangle. It has various variations of using. I have showed you, like here is the tipple on this edge of these big circles, here is the tipple on these tiny orbs to giving the edging. Here these are kind of in the bubble shape or in the filling and the texture style. And let me show you one more tipple. If I see, like in this this version one, you see in this colored and this in this one same, I have used this tipple which is kind of this hanging style, and they are creating beautiful edging to this artwork here. So there are various ways, and again we can put these two tangles in. Again, let me just draw this Mooka here one more time. Let me just draw this Fescu style here. I messed up and I changed it. So this is an opportunity for me, and here I'm using just tipple. I don't know if anyone else have deconstructed it and called it anything else, this particular tangle of drawing but for me as of now it's the tangulation of the tipple. If you find any other name for this particular tangle, please let me know. This is the Tipple tangle. And same as there are other few tangles, I don't really know the name, like this one, the triangle. I don't really know the name, so that's why I'm just writing like this line here. It goes a straight line, a straight line, a straight line, wherever you feel like. And wherever it is ending, we just draw the triangle and a tiny bud inside. Maybe it has not been deconstructed yet. Maybe it has been deconstructed and it has some name. I don't really know, but it is a beautiful edge tangle for me. As you can see, I have used it since very beginning. So these are the tangle which I'm showing you. This is the one here. If you know the name, please let me know. I don't know the name. I don't know who deconstructed it. I just use it. Again, I want to show you one more flux tangle, including this tipple. This is again the edge tangle here. And in this flux, I have added the zigzag line in the center, and I have made one big flux in the different direction. I think that's all here. I don't know if I showed you here. This is the Msst tangle ending on this tile here. So that's all for today. Now tell me which tangle you like the most and how many tangles did we do today? Let's count quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We did 24 tangles. Awesome. I think we did a good job. And yes, Valerie, 24. Kaya, what is Kaya? Hello, Mom. Good evening. Oh, you were asking for the Rixty flower. Rixty flower, when you draw the Rixty going all in the flower ways, like where did we do the Rixty? We draw this Rixty going into the all outside just from the circle, or maybe you can draw it in the spiral. Valerie, spiral was a nice discovery. Yes, spiral was a nice discovery. This is the one from the Sharon Robinson. You love the tipple. Awesome. You like sort of flying tipples. This is the one. I don't really know if anyone has deconstructed this one and it has any name, but so far I don't know any name for this one. So that's why I'm just keeping it into the tipple category. So, okay. Any other questions or anything? Next week, it's a break time and I'm not going to see you guys next week. We are going to see each other next week now. We'll complete our 14-inch mandala. We will draw one 6-inch mandala and we'll go to the next category. So if you miss anything, if you want to, catch up anything, you have a whole week. And don't forget our Inktober challenge. Keep working on the Inktober challenge. Next week I can do 2 sessions I missed. Yes. So whatever you missed, you can catch up in the next one. And now if you see this edge and terminals, the title, I used the Springkle, Beadline, V-Lace, Quabog, and this MoonPie, Anthem, Footlight, Victory, Zinger, Fescu, Sp-eye-ryl, Mooka, Msst. I tried to use as many tangles in this title, edge and terminal. I did it very quick yesterday. And yes, that's it. Thank you. Thank you, Deborah. Thank you, everyone. And you guys also enjoy your fall break. And 2 weeks. See you later. Don't forget to share your work. I'll try to add those Inktober videos every single day. And you share your work there of the Inktober tiles, Inktober your journals, or wherever you are working. Bye-bye, guys.